Wild drummers in the house tonight, bringing love and lighting up the night. Feel the rhythm, everything's alright. Dancing close, hearts are intertwined. Wild drummers in the house, we'll keep it tight. Feel the sync pop, everything's
Okay, we've got adverts running, but I'll start anyway. Hello! My turn. Right. Yes, we're going to do some more GroupWise.
Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop
Have
it! You're
a
acting like a
Balgemet
child.
raid. 21. 21, including myself. Hello, me.
welcome to the show.
So we've got MJ. Hello. Of course, we've got Ben, of course. Hello, RHK, Chloe, Balgemet, Matt. Hello, me. Yes. Yum. I've just been booting up my MacBook Pro to remind myself what version it is that I'm running on here, and it's Monterey I'm running on mine, and it's on a Core 2 Duo, and it works quite well considering. Core 2 Duo, 2.5 gig, 4 gig of RAM, and it's running Monterey 1274. And I don't think I can take anything newer than that on here. Or not reliably. I think I tried... Did I try something new on here and it just dragged it down to a complete crawl. We've got everything going on. Wait for the ads to finish before we do anything though. Come on ads, where are you? 3, 2, 1. Goodbye ads. Right, okay, now we're back with it. Now, I normally like to wait until this first set of ads have gone before I actually start the stream. But with Ben raiding me, I had to start, so hello Robin Just. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. I say I normally like to get the first set of adverts out of the way before I actually start, yes. UNMI for more the hydrates. Just fire, do it. Aww. As I was saying before while you were away, Ben, I'm running Monterey on my MacBook Pro. 1274 on a Core 2 Duo. You need to watch your VOD now and check you didn't just do a massively expensive stupid with your camera angles. I don't believe I saw anything that could be iffy, but maybe, I don't know. You're the only one that can really say yes or no, so. Let's try! You've still got a working 2015 Retina with Monterey. Well, this is a 2009 Core 2 Duo, and I've actually upgraded the Core 2 Duo on it to the fastest one that it'll take. And yeah, and it works fine on Monterey, but I can't go to Tahoe on it. There's big warning things that says do not install Tahoe. It doesn't have support yet. You should tidy the bench slightly. Tell me about it. So should I. Ooh, there's a gift card with some balance on it just behind the iMac. Ooh, right, quickly get that VOD before it goes. You can see Ben. So that's only because I have actually been tidying up today. So I have been having a tidy up. Let me just get my mobile phone. And where is DroidCam? You probably won't be able to see very much because it's so dark up there, but I've actually been tidying my shelf. It's tidied up there, look. Clean shelf. For once in its life. Oh, just for you, Jeepin. Just for you. Moo Machine. Oh, look at that. So yes, that's what I've been doing today. And part of that has involved sorting out a crate full of just random junk. Where's my button? There it is. So that's been my fun job for today, is sorting that lot out. Well, that was all upside down, was it? Oh. It was the right way up on here, but I obviously had it set the wrong way up on here. Where are we? Let me just quickly sort that out. So I usually use this on my tripod. Oh yeah, that is all upside down. And I normally have it the other way up on my tripod so that the power connector is the right end. Now come on, transform. Hang on. That was me I was doing then. That's the one that needs transforming. Transform. I can't because it's locked. That's why. Let's unlock it. Transform. Rotate. Hey, there we go. Yeah, my desk is currently... It's actually better than it was. I have sorted some of it out. But yeah, the shelf is nice and tidy now. Which is nice. But another thing that I'm actually doing, I've got an old hard drive. This is actually the hard drive that we had in Delroy. I've currently got connected up to the test bench and is testing the hard drive. Where are we? There we go. It's testing the hard drive at the moment here. It's 65% of the way through a read. It's written the entire surface, now it's reading it back. And so far it's testing with no errors. And this is the one that was saying had problems writing. So, for a moment I knew what it was like to be an Aussie, indeed, yes. So this has been running for the past 5.5 hours testing this drive. And this is the drive that, when we were trying to install NetWow, was saying it had errors writing to it. Which I think was probably... oh, very nice. Probably actually the CD itself not being able to be read, but it was telling us it couldn't write. Go figure. So this drive I think is going to be fine. But we'll find out in a couple more hours. I have also been working on my remote control for my Extrons, and it's working, kind of. I've got buttons for each of the possible combinations of inputs. So we can boot things up. Let's get things going. Actually, I need to turn on that one. There we go. So we've got that one there, and we've got that one there. The touch of a button. Click, click. You should look at what's involved in doing a custom dock in OBS for Extron switching once you've finished the table tidying you mentioned, so it can have a permanent serial or Ethernet connection. Yep. I mean, a dock, you can probably just do it with a web page. Right, this is not giving us the Netware login at the moment because Netware is still in the process of booting. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's get this keyboard and mouse. Okay, right, so where were we? See if this works. Yes, it does. In other news, you might move that VOD to just chatting if you publish it. I don't really bother with those categories, to be honest with you. If people want to watch my VOD, they'll watch it. I'm not really that worried about drive-by viewers on VODs. But if people want to find it, they'll find it. Right, now where were we? We were failing miserably with GroupWise. And we wanted to get GW check working. But GW check doesn't work, or doesn't exist on this version. Try and create a document, and it says sod off. Some of you time zone challenge viewers rely heavily on the VODs. Absolutely, but do you really care what category the VOD is in? You know where the VODs are going to be anyway, don't you? So it's definitely completely buggered, and we think we know why it's completely buggered, in that it hasn't actually created the library. It should have created the library in here, and other than the root database, there is nothing. So we were looking at the possibility of GW check, but that involved downloading a whole swathe of DLL files with it. We tried downloading the zip file that it's supposedly in, and it didn't like it. And my buttons are failing to work at all today. I don't know why. Well, I think I know why. I think it's come unplugged. So if you'll bear with me one moment, I'm just going to see if I can get my buttons working, because I like my buttons. And it's this wire here. It's coming up the back here. And plugs into that hub, which has fallen out of the USB socket on the back of my video card. That is why that is not working. Where is the video card? There it is. Doing all this blind, of course. That goes into there. Nope. Still not working. Right. KFC. That's a second Second best to Jambalaya, but still good. Now, why is this not working? I'm thinking that feels like it's at a strange angle. Is this broken? No, I think it's okay. Let's unplug that from there completely. Move it to a different location entirely. Let's have it in that port. Hey, that looks more hopeful. That's better. I've got buttons. So yes, we were looking for oh, come back. Wait, stop that.
Welcome, Swarm.
It's a swarm. Welcome back from Walkies.
Though you fluttered off your presence, in whispers of wings, echoes again. Here in Majenko's space we unite to lie and
This was it, wasn't it? And it was within this zip file, supposedly. But when I downloaded it with that, it failed. But let's try downloading it again. And it is called GW8. They're both the same size. This is the one we downloaded last night. It says it's a zip file. Or is it just... Yeah, it can't unzip it. Let's try 7-zip. Zip works, but just zip doesn't. Okay. Right, we've got it. Right, that should be GW check from a newer version, version 8. So now, how am I going to get this onto here? I think the easiest way, actually, will be if I shut down and take the SD card out of the D drive. This is why I have an SD card as the D drive. Okay, downloads. GroupWise, admin, utility. Actually, I'm going to take all of these utilities, I think. Zip to FTP, I could, but I don't currently have a program on the Windows 95 machine that can extract a zip file. I haven't yet installed WinZip on there, which I must do. PK unzip I'll grab as well. Okay, I need PK unzip. So you need PK unzip to be able to unzip WinZip. Grab it, thank you. Right, let's eject that. Retro 7-zip. Oh, nice. Go on, have you ejected? Thank you. Right, this can go back into there. Oh, wrong button. There we go. License for NetWare 5, NFS 3 services includes NFS server, NetWare 5.1, MC, MLA, CLA Unlimited. Yeah, there are ways I could get it onto the NetWare server and then bounce it from there. But that requires knowledge. I know how to copy files onto a SD card. Copying them onto the NetWare server from Linux, that requires knowledge that I don't really have at the moment. I will have eventually, but I don't have it at this moment in time. I could probably just FTP it onto the server, actually, couldn't I? Let me just have a look. Yeah, I can. Possibly. Yay, I can. I can FTP to it. That's useful to know. What did I drop? Did I drop something? I might have done. I'm always dropping things. Is that GroupWise for Linux? Oh dear. Oh god. Right, so drive D. Utility. GW check. GW check. No. Oh. Visual C runtime 7.1. Oh. Okay. Is this even going to work on 95? It might not even operate on 95. It also contains the Linux version of GW check. Ooh. Does it now? That could be useful. But first I'll have to get it all working on Linux. Yeah, right. Okay, so GW check requires MSVCR71. Which, according to Gemini, is part of .NET Framework 1.1. Well, GroupWise GW check RPM. The whole idea of GroupWise
in 2012
on Linux
when
just
Nova
seems
sold its
wrong.
collaboration business to Micro Focus. Since then, GroupWise has been maintained and developed by Micro Focus.
.NET Core 1.1. Windows installers x86. Okay, that was called .NET Dev blah blah blah. So FTP Delroy admin okay, we're in public. That'll do. Put .NET start. Boom. That was fast. Come on, it's gigabit network. So now we should be able to go here. Public. .NET. Why am I not surprised? This is not going to work. This is never going to work. And .NET 1.1 requires a newer version of Windows. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the case. But that's the only one really they're showing. I'm on the .NET download site here. Let's have a look. This is download.net from Microsoft.com. How to support versions 7.6.5, and then it goes straight from 5 into Core. But that only goes back to 2019. I don't think they still have downloaders for the, or download for the really ancient versions. .NET Framework 1.1. Let's try that. Get the right mouse would probably help. Hey, there we go. Been hidden since all new Windows has it built in, fair enough. Can I check Delroy for a sec? If I get the right mouse and go there. It has GW check server, which is what we were using last night. But I don't believe there is GW check, but there might be GW check T. No. But the program that well, the system we were using last night to run the tests was the GW check server. Erroneous forum info. Well, that might be for. I think GW check was implemented in 5.5 as a standalone program. Prior to that, it's this GW check server. So we're trying to break the system by using GW check from a newer version. But it requires a newer version of Windows to get it working. Let's just have a quick look on here. Okay, that's the contents of the executable. That has a cab in it. We extract the cab. We get a huge amount of crap. Because I don't think that it can actually handle that properly. Yeah, the DLL files are all weirdly named. Let's grab cab extract. That's done the same thing. They are strangely named. Okay, what do we have? There's nothing with that looks like the right file. Nothing with VC in it that's a DLL. Eight's from 2011, so I don't want XP at least for that, yeah. What we really want is 5.5. Oh, this is the Nero one, isn't it? MDF MDS. I downloaded that, I believe. Okay. So now, how can I convert an MDF into an ISO? I can't do it with 7-zip. Where's Twitch gone? There's Twitch. DD, no, I doubt it. File just says it's data. It's a specific, I think MDF, is it? It's probably just ISO with header data, but I think isn't MDF Nero? Chunk or MDF to ISO. Okay, MDF to ISO. I should have known. Okay. What do we have here? Admin. Utility. GW check. Oh, that looks much better. Okay, FTP. Delroy. Admin. MKDIR. GW check. CD, GW, check. Bin, hash, prompt. Put, star, boom. Haha, we might have got it. We might actually have got it. F5. Let's drag it onto the desktop just to be on the safe side. GW check. GW check! We have GW check from 5.5. There we go. Phew.
Neon pages on floppy rings. That vocal types in binary bling.
Okay, so this looks to be
Juggling tiny rubber band. CRT screen start to giggle. Keyboard keys do a little wiggle. So the smoke smells like bubble gum. That vocal hits on here.
So our database for the post office is in there. The post office name. Oh, what was the post office name? Post office name is Gerald. Version 2, 5.2 or earlier, post office detected, unable to perform check. This version of GW check will only run on a PO that is version 5.5 or newer. So close. They've changed the format. Food bought, cooking was going to take too long. So if we want to use GW check, we have to have at least version 5.5 of GroupWise. Reinstall from scratch with 5.5. Only if we can find a full version of 5.5. This is just the evaluation I've got here. If Matt has a full version of 5.5, he could accidentally leave lying around on some FTP site somewhere. Then we could do it. You've only got 6. Will 6 run on 5.1 and Windows 95? And that might only be the SP. Oh, right. We do love a good reinstall here, but that'll be the 5th time we've reinstalled Novell NetWare. The oldest full version you have is 6.5. Hey, Neo Dragon. Hello. Thank you for the resub.
Mr. Drums with a might take sway.
Well, it looks like 5.1 has a serious failing in it, that it just will not create libraries.
Where fantasy untimely strides.
I mean, this is the evaluation version. It's the 3-user evaluation version.
Neo
Which is
Dragon
probably
90 has
fine.
subscribed for 11 months and says,
Colin, welcome to our channel. We hope you enjoy the stream and we appreciate your support.
This is the 3-user evaluation CD. I don't know what limitations the evaluation CD will have, whether it's just limited to 3 users, which is fine because there's only me. Maybe this will work. Don't know whether it's time limited or what. But it could be worth a try. Usually just user count. Right, well in that case we can use a 3-user version for the full version because I'm only 1 user most of the time anyway. So, are we going to do yet another complete wipe and reinstall? We're getting good at this now, aren't we? I can almost do NetWare blind. And should I even wipe off the workstation as well to get rid of it? But when I get real random, I gotta go later. Line falls out. Because this is going to be the same version of NetWare, just a different version of GroupWise. This is not tidying your bench. It's not tidying my bench either. Right, so let's write this out. Whoops. There we go. 3 user license, 1 for Majenko, 1 for Majenko bot, and 1 spare. Yep. You off to sleep, are you, MJ? Thank you for joining us. See you next time. Well, consider they all say SP4 in them. So it's probably just a service pack, yeah. Missed out admin. This is true. Admin, me, and the other me. Right, while that's writing out, we're going to... that's the one I want, isn't it? We're going to go over to there. And we're going to, guess what? We're going to reinstall NetWare. Down, server. Down, boy. Me, myself, and admin. Yeah. My sis is getting quite the workout. Yep, she's going to get mounted again soon. I hope you're ready for it. Always ready for it, yeah. Now I want to stick with 5.1 if I can. So is it 4 or 5.1? 5.1 I think it was. 5 I think it was where they first had multi-CPU. And since this is an old dual CPU system, it wants to be multi-CPU, but it wants to be old. So 5.1 is the ideal, really. Going to follow. No, pushes it slightly. Okay, accept license agreement. Continue with existing partition. It's a turret house. Lurking, have you? Ooh, ooh, ooh! I missed a DVD binder. Just on pieces here. Oh dear. Carrot House, can you go and get the hose pipe, please? T-Pin needs calming down. Novel Utopia demo system. Ugh. Sounds horrible. New server, continue, yes. 044. United Kingdom. Continue, continue. Penalize the mod view toggle carefully. I have no idea what the server number is actually for. It's designed to spin up under VMware and give you a pre-built demo environment for all the products. Nice. It created it randomly. Continue. Modify. Just being nosy then. See if there's anything that could help it start working. Ham. You've just had KFC, you don't want ham as well, do you? You haven't? I thought you went out for KFC. They were closed due to a problem in the kitchen. Oh, bugger. So what have you had then? So you had to go and have a crap Donald's instead, you poor sod. So you still want some actual real food then? Daft Punkle, that's Chloe's job. She's the pun meister. Error, insufficient business-like activity detected on the system. Please install Lotus Notes to continue evaluation. Where is she? She was here just now. Unzipping Java. Eventually it'll unzip Java. No medium found on Dev SR0. Oh dear. Right, we should be going into the installation GUI now. Hopefully. Native instruments. Come on, you're at 100%. You forgot to grab the lightning cable from the car to power the mouse. Oops. Off to GUI land we go. Come on, initialize, will you? Okay. VMX host sysname, Linux node name, mother. Did they really name the node Mother F? Okay, host name Delroy. 8888 8844 9999. This was in the VMware log on the DVD. Oh, Mother's A through E were unsuccessful, yes. NDS tree. So O equals Majenko. O U equals Majenko. Or is that the wrong way round? Okay, let's do it manually. That's correct. I've got 2 dots there. Ah, it's OU of Majenko. I gave it a dot for some reason. There we go. That's what I had. Why did it not do it? I don't know. Number of new GroupWise installations per annum. Overflow, so it's back to massively negative. I don't know. I can't go back now anyway. Fell over, sank into the swamp. Yep, swamp. The main issue you can see is the docs in the box direct you to the website for documentation, which would include such things as the passwords. Clever. Really clever. Come on. The website required a login, so not archived. Even more cleverer. So this is where we just sit back and relax for the next hour and a half. This hard drive's nearly finished. It's 91%. It's kiddo collecting time, is it, Matt? Thanks for joining us. I'll see you next time. Who knows when that'll be? Sometime within the next week or so. Yeah, joining the whee as you go over the dip. Should there be no Shelby stream and you have a race to fill the gap, you might have this box ready to go. Oh, cool. Yes. If there's no Shelby stream tomorrow and you're available, yes, go for it. I could do with a night off. Can't remember the last time I had a night off. %. Netware includes WebSphere, the IBM world-class web application server for Java e-business and solutions. With WebSphere, you'll be able to do much more than just establish a web presence for your company. Use it to bring the mission-critical transactional applications that drive your business today to the web, provide users secure access to enterprise data, and create the next generation of web-based e-business solutions. Might as well say he uses the most secure 64-bit MD5 the industry has to offer, yeah. However, if you're looking for software to create graphics with a nice font and well-rendered text, we're all out, sorry. Well, considering it's in 640 by 480 with 16 colours and it's been expanded out sideways, it's alright, I suppose. You've still got your 6 beta CDs somewhere. Ugh. Not spacing functions, yes. Well, I had to fill up the gap somehow. I had all that white space to fill. They couldn't think of more words to fit in, surely. Just space the letters out more. Make it fill more space. Yes, Ben was tinkering with his parents' old Apple, seeing if he can upgrade it past the level it was supposed to be upgraded to. Creating security objects! Yes, we watched 2 progress bars. All hail the progress bar. Hail. Apple time is worse than Microsoft time, yeah. Well, this was Open Core Legacy Patcher time. Shame it didn't recognise you already had the installer downloaded, yeah. It wants it downloaded in its own special way. Come on. Reboot, will ya? That was the expected final reboot eventually after doing the installation. It's the one that happens now that's normally unexpected. Or was unexpected last time. This is the first boot after finishing the installation. Yeah, the one that happens now is normally unexpected, and other great oxymorons, like Microsoft Works. Can we run this speed command sometime? You're intrigued by this value. Yes, it's that time, Industrious. Old Kindles are being retired. Speed. That just tells you that I've got 2 Xeon processors running at 2.4 gigahertz. Speed was the server said more than 50 miles per hour. The bomb is armed. If it drops below 50 miles per hour, kaboom. Right, what am I doing? I'm doing edit, load edit. sys:/system/ autoexec dot novell command file ncf. Get rid of the GUI. Load SPX, load Archon AG6, load remote, load, is it RPXS, was it? Is that the file for the remote console? I can't remember. RSPX. Why couldn't they have it as the same order of letters as this one up here? Load remote password and Archon Mag 6, which has never worked. So SPXS is serial port excessive security. Oh yeah, comment out the SQL crap. Right, that should do for that. Yeah. Come on, mouse, wake up. Back to Woody. Woody Woodpecker. Yes, we know. Go away, go away. Go away, go away. Go away. Go away. It's been so long since I've used 95. I can't remember if there is a... I need to reboot. I really need to reboot. There's a... Yeah, add remove programs. GroupWise 5. Add remove. Yes, remove.
Hey, listen up, it's the Topaz in the chats. We got the vibe burning up just like that. Come on, Machenko's place where the party goes by.
So Topaz.
Feel the groove with the rhythm run wild. Hey! Topaz in the chat, make it swing. Join the crew, let your spirit sing. Come on, feel the night, let the good times roll. Topaz in the zone, taking
Thank you for the 30 bits. Okay, so we should be able to log into the new installation of the server. Eventually. Okay. It did do something weird. Created 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, it created a strange extra context there. Weird. I don't know why it did that. Where it got that extra dot from. Right. That doesn't exist now, does it? That was installed by... It did something weird, good no, yeah, absolutely. It was entirely my fault trying to be clever and type the context and everything in manually. And then it went and screwed it up from that. Even though I changed the context to something better. I want that to be in there. I don't want to be a trustee. Create. Why must I have a last name? I don't want a last name. I'm just Majenko. Stuff it. Tech. Create home directory. Delroy Sys. Create. Security equal to add. Okay, so I've set myself up as an admin in the right area. Is there a way I can move a user? I feel like there should be a way I can move a user into a new OU. Because you expect people to move between different parts of a company, or different branches, or whatever of a company all the time. Move. Got it. There we go, that's it. Now I can delete that whole OU, can't I? Well, hurry up and move it then, will you? Thank you. Okay, so we are up and running on a clean installation. Let's see what we can do with this version. Devil who implodes, yes. Certainly seems to suck well, yeah. Okay. GW553 user. Let us see what this does then. The 3-user pack. Okay, select a tree, that one. NDS cannot be extended. Install cannot extend NDS because you are not logged into the tree as an admin equivalent. Oh, it's probably because I moved the user. Let's log out. In fact, let's do a full reboot. Extension denied. I'll just try the same thing on the third time the charm. Well, no, I think that last error that I had then was because I'd moved the user that I was logged in as. And this is version 5.5, the 3-user evaluation version. Right, so now, come on. Hello, what are you doing? Where have you gone? Come on. You just crashed on me. You have, haven't you? No, it's still running there. Something was hidden behind it, that's what it was. Right, let's select the right tree now. That's better. With 5.5 we actually get this GW check program that should work with it. Do we have a different Majenko just lying around? That one might have better luck. Not at the moment, I'm afraid, no. Fresh out of spare Majenkos. That you get the bot, yeah. Hey, it's a being extended. Okay, we want English UK, not English USA. Ooh, we get an express installation now. Configure a domain and post office automatically.
Can be summed up in one word: phenomenal.
Do 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 do. This is going to set it all up for us automatically. No need to actually do anything. Turns out document libraries only work in English USA. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Nothing automatic in 90 ever went wrong, that's for sure. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. In other news, the hard drive is perfectly fine. So those errors that we were getting about it not being able to write to the drive were lies. They were downright lies. Install detected that you are installing the GroupWise agents to a NetWare 4 server. No, it's NetWare 5, you plum. Before running the agents, you must update the server's clib files. For more information, see the README file located on the root of the GroupWise CD. The README file, it's got a README EVL file, is that it? They couldn't have called it a TXT file, could they? Notepad. 2 post offices with a maximum of 3 users on each post office, fair enough. Requires one 4.1 server or 5. Well, we've got 5 and it thinks we're on 4.1. That says nothing at all about updating the clib files. So do I want to continue the installation? Yes. I was wondering if that was the problem we were having with the previous version, is that these clib files are wrong. Well, if it wanted the README US file, it would have told me the README US file, not the README file. It said, look at the README file. clib requirements for GroupWise LLM agents. NetWare 5 servers 433. The GroupWise 5.5 NLM agents require an updated version of clib. The actions you must take to prepare for your NetWare server to run the 5.5 NLM agents differ depending on the version of NetWare you have installed. No clib updates are required for a NetWare 5 server. There we go. British we have, you know, we don't read US readmes, absolutely. If they wanted me to read the US one, they should have told me to read the US one. You're a pseudo-Brit. You're close enough to being a Brit. You identify as a Brit, which is good enough to me. was full of French tea. Ooh. Did you have to get the hose pipes out and rinse it down afterwards? Yeah, only the finest British. Please peruse me at your convenience, files here. You did, they touched your shops and everything. Oh, yuck. 2:08 AM, I know, I've been at it such a long time. Time flies when you're having your nightmare. I should set the clock on here. I can't be bothered. I'm sure there's some way that I can have it synchronized with NetWare server. But maybe the time on the server's wrong as well. Maybe that is the time on the server. There is no set clock redeem, sorry. %76%. Set clocks to stun. Yeah, where set clocks automatically configured in your document library. Yeah, quite. Redeems had set clock redeem. Setting clocks to stun, isn't that daylight savings time? They fall off the wall onto your head, yeah. Hey Thrasher, welcome to the chat. Novell likes Cisco and IBM, license everything, please insert your license disk to set the time. Yeah, quite. Yeah, setting time isn't a premium feature. Priced at only $9.99 per month. Speaking of which, I need to add the command fire phasers to your login script. %95. Fire at Will. Poor Will. He never has a good time, does Will? Oh, trombone's working today. 99. Beat odd. Yep. One of the login scripts had reached edge of world falling off, which had to remove when we got a complaint from one of my users. Creating the domain. Something wet and sloppy sounding indeed. Yes, we know. Go to GroupWise partner page. No. GroupWise installed. Right. Let's see how this differs, shall we? For a start, we've no longer got GroupWise on the desktop. Go on, get down there. That only installed the server, it didn't install the client. It's all run off the server now, is it? Okay. Hello, Matt. Yes, I'm still here. I'll be here for the next 6 months, I think. Components. GroupWise tip of the day. No, thank you. Go away. We don't need no stinking tips. GroupWise notify and conversation place. Yeah. We'll have those auto starting. Oh, those are going to integrate. That sounds good to me. Just the tip, yeah. Document libraries are only accessible through the
Champion!
With 50 bits, Chloe Raccoon says.
Tier 50 no tips. Just ignore this then.
Thank you for the bits, Chloe. Okay, so I think it's got the old path, the GroupWise. Installation in it. Where is it? Is it in public? Not in GroupWise. Of course, we haven't got the agents running, have we? We won't have started the agents. Can't open language resource file gwmta1us.fil. What the fudge did it do? It asked me what language I wanted to install, and then it looks like it just went ahead and just installed the US, or configured it for the US anyway. Hum. Try not to laugh your damn full head off here. Almost succeeding, but not quite. I think it's safe to say that Novell GroupWise is just a shit show. Let's have both. Have I ever run Exchange 5? Not 5. I was officially trained and certified in Windows Server 2003 and Microsoft Exchange. I think it was probably 2003, or whatever version of Exchange goes with that. I was fully certified on that, but Exchange 5, I think I've probably tinkered with it in the past, but I don't think I've ever actually used it. I was fully certified. I took the exams. It took me all of 15 minutes. And half the time, half the training time, I was off work with a bad back. And I aced the exams in 15 minutes. That's just how stupidly easy these Microsoft exams are, yeah. Yeah, I do seem to remember doing something with Exchange 5 at some point. But I can't remember what. Pretty much, yes. Next, finished, yes. It was multiple choice and it was done on a computer. And it was really simple questions. Someone was doing all these hassles for a living, now I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it for fun, am I? You think I'm having fun? I'm doing it for the sadistic pleasure of it. VCP 3.4 and 6.5. I also got Cisco in the same way. Took about 15 minutes in the exam for my Cisco certifications. I can't remember any of them now, of course. It's just pretty much direct copy of everything that I learned at university. Come on, scan the files faster, will you? The test would ask you to configure something, and you'd have to configure the test environment to meet the requirements. Yeah, it's similar to how I remember the Microsoft ones were. It wasn't actually a virtual environment. It was basically a web page, and it had simulations of some of the environments, and you had to perform these operations on it for some of them. And it was like a pretend environment. Yeah, we don't do requirements here. We do, let's poke it and see what happens. You've unearthed the Amiga, excellent. Should do a stream on that tomorrow. Oh, I used to love battle chess. Those little fights they have when they take each other, it's so much fun. Come on. How many GIFs? I don't have a clue. Select the agent languages to install English. configure the agent software. The installed program must know the locations of the domains and post offices these agents will service. Click Add to specify a domain or post office location. Click Next when all domains and post offices have been added. I don't know where you created it. You did it last time. I don't know where it did it, if it did it anywhere. Create a new one. Okay. Let's go create a new one. Oh, Gerald died ages ago. We're on whatever it auto-created that was completely and utterly wrong. See one that it did make. Tools, GroupWise, new GroupWise system. Okay. System name, Two-Face. Domain name, Gerald. Domain directory. Z Gerald, yes. Domain context. I would have created an entire GroupWise context for it, hadn't it? Domain language, UK. Post office name. Bertrand. Specify the IP address of the machine that will run the agent. Delroy, Majenko, UK. Users for this post office. Okay, add. Next. Creating it. That set up access rights. The previous version didn't. Can we remote console today? Probably not. Because I haven't loaded those programs yet. Nope, that's not going to work. Switch to here. Oh, it has run. It did run it, apparently. Oh no, of course. It's Bertrand Gerald, yeah. Oh, it did start them for me. Gerald is alive. Okay, so client is set up, but we'll run it again anyway. Connecting to post office. We are in. Oh look, that's something we've never seen before. We have a library. New document. Word document. Bertrand Library. As if by magic, it works. 5.1 does not work. Full stop. It just does not work. 5.5, with a bit of massaging to get it past its failed automatic configuration problem, just works.
Shake it, baby.
There you go. Right, so if I log out, oh, I can't just log out. I need to do something else first. Network administrator. Next stream installing Bob, hell no. It looks like we created a GroupWise document library. Do you want some help with that? Details. Oh, look, all these GroupWise things that are in this that weren't in the other one. It failed to set it up properly, didn't it? There we go. Change password. So now, let's log in as me and see if I can see that document. Does 55 have GWIA? Is that GroupWise internet access or something? So I have read something about there being internet inside GroupWise or something. In order to connect to your telephone, I don't want to connect to my telephone. Go away. Internet agent at OSMTP. I'm not sure. Do not use SAPI. Do not need a modem. Oh, it's the conversation place. That's what's doing that. GroupWise desktop. No items to display. Crash. GroupWise 5, let's just load the full interface. Dial-up I have plans for. Right, I cannot see it. But let's go new, not new folder, new document. Word document. Another test. You've glued Batman's leg together. What does Robin think of that? Okay, so properties, shared with, shared with admin. Okay, I've shared that with admin. Let's log off. Document library works perfectly in 5.5. Perfect first time-ish. There's obviously some huge bug in the 5.1 installer. Memory more, Matt. Now, you had about 25 offices connected and all exchanging internet email with you over dial-up. Those lines were humming pretty much all day long. Yep. Well, I worked for the first shop, the first computer shop that we had. It wasn't my shop, that one. I worked for another company that had a computer shop. They branched out and had another they got themselves an industrial unit to do all the PC builds, and they basically moved head office to there. So I was in the shop with a friend of mine, and the rest of them were up at head office, and I created, using a pair of Linux boxes, a dial-up network between the two sites so that they could transfer financial information from Sage through dial-up at will, operating in both directions, so we could connect to their Sage, they could connect to our Sage through dial-up. It worked quite well, because we didn't really have internet as such back then that we could both be connected to at the same time all the time. And then we got another shop, and then the financial director drank all the profits away, and the company folded, which was nice. Okay, so why can I not see the one that was shared with me? Try sharing this one with to be able to view it, but nothing else. So I should be able to see that document from my other user. I have view permission. That's the trouble with keeping all your assets liquid. Yep. I have no idea what happened to him. He probably died of liver failure. No, it is not there. I don't know what this default library is. There's nothing in it, and I can't put anything in it. I go to check in, it says it's not checked out. You only check in documents that have been checked out. But I think checking in and out basically locks it so that nobody else can use it. You're basically saying, I'm working on this document, nobody else can do it until I release it. Let's set admin to have full access. See if it appears now. Nope. Come on. Finish loading. Come on, Windows, what are you doing? This is my test document that only contains the word farts and nobody else can touch it. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Come on, what are you doing, Windows? Microsoft Office shortcut bar is not responding. It's all screwed. Everything's gone. Go away. Windows is trying to send telemetry to Redmond, yeah. You could suck a Gerald through a GroupWise. Admin is who I was trying to log in as, wasn't it? And I wanted to go into... I'll be closing the menu on me. Netware Administrator. Okay, so what do we have? It's all gone up to that level, is it? Okay. Properties. Right, public has everything. Let's try. Z docs main. Dolores docs main. Okay. Come on, get down to the right place. Has it made it? It has. Has it stored it in there? It seems to have, yes. Okay. Seems like bad times at Tangents Towers. What's up? No internet.
Qualities, which make it a great choice for background musical when you need to unwind.
Some notable artists in this genre include Brian Eno, FX Twin, and Bjork.
While ambient music may not be everyone's cup of tea, it can certainly provide a unique listening experience that can help clear your mind and promote relaxation.
Good old 95. Hello. Notify caused an invalid page fault. Go away, Notify. Can't get out of it. Reboot. No internet at TT Towers would surely be a pretty daily transient state, yeah. When we're getting a screenshot of the post fiber speed test, not now. The edit array just died again. Oh dear. Oh dear. He has more redundancy in his array now though, doesn't he? In both the array and his way of working. So it should now just be a pain in the arse rather than a disaster. Yeah, recovering failed arrays and finding all your data, your backups and things is not a fun job. We'll find out next stream if there is a next stream. He's brave, he's smart, he can handle it. You finished applying for a fun job, and it's probably time to join the virtual pub way later than usual. Yeah, I should be finishing off, really. But I see nothing in here. If I drag that and put it into work in progress, then it's work in progress. Well, I've put it into work in progress. Well, thank you for all your help anyway, Ben, and I shall see you around. Sounds like we might be streaming tomorrow, if Shelby's going to be busy sorting things out. Well, that helps, Ben. Nothing in work in progress. Nothing extra in documents. I don't understand. Let's try sending an email. Well, email works. We've nearly reached feature parity with Discord. Just need to get our Win9X boxes prepared over the weekend. Yeah. Shame about the minor issue of the 3 user cap. Yeah. Just have to take turns. I don't know why I can't share documents. I can store documents, but I can't share documents. That is, I assume, the document. If I do that and rename it as a doc, can I open it? No. 16 pages of all sorts of rubbish. So it's obviously a data file of some form with all sorts of other stuff in it. Right, well, pass is what I say. I have that great big tome coming. It's on its way to me. The physical copy of the PDF you found, Cobb. It is coming and it is huge. It's on its way to me. It may be some info in there. Yes, he accepted the £18. Which is not bad considering there's a copy on Amazon second hand for about 150. Yeah. It'll be a nice thing to just have on the shelf anyway. A nice doorstop, a memento of this adventure. Right.
Nice.
Oh, I almost had my head in the right place then. Okay. We're done for the night now. Definitely done for the night. And I think for the time being we're done with GroupWise. It is working better than it was. I just don't understand how we do the shared document thing, which I think is purely down to my lack of knowledge. But the installation, as far as I can see, is done. It's working.
Colin, don't worry, I already told him. He said he saved everything before closing the program and that there shouldn't be any issues.
Yeah, it's all saved. So, I'm going to put this to bed for a while now. Delroy can go back down into the garage, so I'm not constantly falling over him. And I'll see if I can remotely access him from there. Possibly. I don't know what's happening over the weekend. It all depends on Shelby. I'll be back on Monday. Don't know what I'll do on Monday. But we might be back over the weekend at some point. Or maybe Matt will be streaming at the weekend. Or maybe Ben will be streaming at the weekend. Who knows? Who knows? We shall see. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. When I can find the right button to press, which I can't, there it is, we'll have my outro. So yes, thank you very much for joining me today. We have made progress. I think it is safe to say...
Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
I think it is safe to say that version 5.1 is a bug-ridden pile of shite. And 5.5 is an awful lot better. It would be nice if we could find a non-3-user limited version of 5.5, but since there's only me using it, it really doesn't matter that much. We've just got to get to the bottom of this shared document thing. So, yeah.
I suppose this means I can look forward to a week of continual harassment on this subject.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us on our stream today. We had a great time playing and chatting together. Special thanks to our chatter thrasher 1976 Robin Just NJ, our beloved pet Canadian Princess Fuzzy, but Jeeping 24/7, RF programmer Daft Uncle, Dopaz Trade Spotter, Neo Dragon 90, Beta Mink, RH Gay, 77, Matinex, Tyler Hoot, Chloe Raccoon, The Industrious, and Sir Stews a Lot, Dylan RG Live, PJ B9000, San 950, A Swarm of Dead Insects, Majenko Bob, and Stream Elements for being such great chatters.
We'd also like to give a special shout out to our subscriber, NeoDragon90, for their continued support.
We had some awesome raiders with us today, including Sir Stews a Lot, who raided with 21 viewers.
And last but not least, Chloe Raccoon farted the most during our stream with a total of 1 fart. Thank you again for being part of our community, and we hope to see you all again soon.
I've just turned off the cooldown for you, Swarm. You can't have a stream without Swarm giving us a Picard at the end. It just wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be left either, absolutely. It'd be straight down the middle.
Alright, I can help you with that. Please hold while I transfer you to someone who can help you with that.
What?
It's the whole music. Hold music. Thank you for holding. Your call is very important to us.
Yeah, I need to reprogram the system so that the overlays manage all the redeems, because the user that creates the redeems has to have they have to be created with the same token as turns them on and off or modifies them, which means that if I want the overlays to be able to control them, the overlays have to create them. So I need to change the whole system so it can create the redeems for me. Maybe we'll do that this weekend. Maybe this weekend, if we stream, we'll do a bit of bot maintenance, because there are lots of bugs to fix. Indeed, PJB. Twitch weirdness indeed.
Resume.
Well, that was a rubbish Picard. Have another.
How can there be an order to abandon the Prime Directive?
That's better. See you next time.